Magaling pa.
Magaling yung director.
Grabe nga po talaga.
Diba?
Palakpakan
Director namin ang
natin.
galing.
Speaking of our director, the one who executed everything, directed, orchestrated everything, Direct Carlitos, how was it seeing it again? A restored version in Manila? Yes, it has. But it has.
Well, thank you. Sa akin, natuwa ako because, madugo din yung nito yung production nito. I mean, ito siguro ngayon hindi ko na because with the shooting schedules these days, mahirap na to do it like this, yung mga long takes and stuff like that with the dolly shots and all. I mean, kailangan madami rehearsals. Pero I'm really happy kasi ito yung one of the movies na malapit talaga sa akin. This is probably one of my favorites of the ones I've done. So I'm really happy doon sa trabaho na lahat. At saka sabi nga ni Beth, I think it still works, it still holds up. It's very personal sa amin kasi this is based on, nanggaling ito sa isang material. My mother had gumagawa siya ng TV, meron siyang TV series noon. Meron siyang kwento na parang ganito, kaya lang pinag-aawayan ng yung lupa. Tapos, and then sabi ng mother ko sa amin ni Beth, meron akong script, tignan nga natin baka or story, let's work on something. So kami dalawa ni Beth, we worked on this and may naalala kami na meron kaming nakalalang personal friend namin who nandun yung incest angle na in the family and how we realized na this is I think it's an important story na yung nangyari na yon na in an incest family yung hindi lang yung primary na in-assault na daughter, hindi lang yun ang na-assault, at yung buong pamilya affected. So basically, that was yun yung aming point of connection with it, kaya pinasok namin yun, and it became the principal story na yung lupa is just an auxiliary story. It's really, yung sa ilalim is really about the family relationship because of the incest.
Yes. Sa totoong kwentong pinagbasihan niya, tatlong magkakapatid na babae. Yung dalawang muna nakarelasyon ng tatay. Yung bunso, na yun ang kaibigan ko, kaibigan namin, bago sila nagkaugay ng tatay, inatake ang tatay, namatay. And she forever took it na ang feeling niya, siya lang daw ang hindi minahal ng tatay. So, base yan sa tunay na buhay, yung malungkot na kwento niya.
Nung pinalabas ito sa ewan ko kung Palm Springs or nag-International Film Fest circuit dito, Palm Springs or LA, isa sa festivals. We got a letter sa aming through our sales agent na isang psychiatrist na sinasabi na na-move siya at gustong-gusto niya yung pelikula, i-recommend daw niya dahil doon sa mga nakita niya, doon sa mga psychological truths at saka yung behavioral truths nung nakita niya sa movie, i-share niya to, i-recommend niya doon sa kanyang psychiatric association. So it was really, well, I mean, we really researched this deeply yung nangyayari doon sa
Carlitos, speaking of the psychological truths and behavioral truths, how was it translated po with your actors, with your artistic team? Kasi it's a very sensitive topic, no? But at the same time, doon ako humanga sa hindi niya kailangan itago yung topic kasi totoo siyang nangyayari. At doon ako medyo talagang naiiyak na kanina kasi totoo to, nangyayari to at kailangan siyang pag-usapan. At salamat sa Film Restoration Project, sa MET, para magkaroon tayo ng mga platforms na ganito. But I'm curious about the process on how you, di ba, kung paano niyo po, syempre dinirect si Ms. Snooky, si Ms. Maricel of this topic. How was the acting process in between?
Well, it was basically pinag-usapan, it was totally rehearsed, no? I mean, before, although it's not like theater, di ba, na 3 weeks nagre-rehearsal kayo, yun lang ang nami-miss ko, sana we can do that in a movie.
Was it like back then, na kaya niyo mag-rehearse prior to the shooting days?
Walang ganun. But we would rehearse it before the take. Pero matagal yung process na yun. That's why, kuminsan mga 5 scenes lang a day ang schedule because
marami na yun, direct.
We would take time.
5 scenes a day, marami na daw yun. Pero kaya po
sa rehearsal ng actors at saka sa technical rehearsals. But basically, ganun. And I mean, it's malinaw naman ng ano yan, nando sa script. And then we were really, ang importante, I think nakafocus talaga sila to relate to each other. Nakikinig sila sa isa't isa.
Yes.
And always present in the scene. Kaya hindi parang playing a part, pero parang sila talaga yun.
Yeah, I think, Sir Tirso,
Nabanggit na nga kanina ni Bukari hindi pa uso ang lockdown noon. Yung lockdown. Kami ang nagpa-uso ng lockdown noon. Kasi, but it worked for us. It really worked for us kasi nung nag-shoot kami. Mag-shoot kami the whole day. Kung minsan at night, maglalapit kami ng ubot by the beach. We talk about yung inuna namin at saka yung
May
susunod
processing.
na pupunan. So, in between, hindi kagaya yung pagka nag-shooting dati, di ba? Punta ka sa set, tapos sa shooting, kanya-kanyang uwi na.
Yes na.
Until you see each other on the other schedule. Ito ang nangyayari. Magkakasama kami lagi. So we get to talk about the scenes and nag-get kami mas lalo ni Direk Mabuti for everyone, every scene. Di ba? Kasi siya alam niya talaga lahat ng character. Alam niya eh. So even yung cadence ng paggalaw namin, yung mga dialogues namin, gina-guide na kami. Nakita mo talaga yung finished product.
Yes.
Nakita ko lang ngayon, nung pinanood natin ngayon, hindi ko ngayon na-realize ko lang, nung first 10 minutes ko lang, ang susungin ng mga lalaki sa pelikula.
At least na-realize nyo ba, after 28 years,
Very natural sa akin yung ganung ano eh. Pero ngayon ko lang, ang sungin pala.
Natural ka namang masungit sa tunay na buhay.
ako po, alam ko, I think that's where would you like to add to sa process?
Sa akin naman, ang gusto ko yung kwento dito, yung aming sabunutan sino kapatid ko.
Yes. Paano siya na-prepare?
Talagang nag-usap kami talaga dalawa. At saka, syempre tumating yung natatakot na kami. Di ba? Yung, sir, don't have to do this naman, di ba? Siyempre, naman si Cookie, di ba napakainin ni Cookie? Kasi to, ako nang bahala sa'yo, bibit-bitin na lang kita. So, pero ang ganda-ganda lumabas, kasi totoo. Pero tsaka dinarag naman kami, pinagkausap na kami dalawa kung paano namin gagawin. Maayos naman talaga.
I loved it. Nagkaroon ng actor's choice, no? Na ayaw yung nag-uusap and then it was directed.
Walang blocking yun ha. Talagang sapakan talaga sa mga.
No, it was a choice kasi kung figured kung i-block yun ng yung playing area of course was determined, was defined. Tapos yung foreground sila Pip at saka si Eric in the foreground. I mean defined yun. At saka kung hanggang mag-uumpisahan sa magtatapos doon sa grade. Ang importante is we decided early on. I decided early on, hindi kasi pwedeng fight scene ng mga lalaki na by numbers, yung punch dito, punch dyan. Kasi hindi ka panipaniwala. Kasi normally, di ba I mean, from when they're young, ang boys, usually, nagtatrain na sila, nag-aaral sa, kasi parang bugbugan, alam mong gagawin mo, di ba? So, pero, I'm not aware na may ganun sa girls eh. So parang ang feeling ko at the time, hindi ka panipaniwala kung ina-number yan sa girls. So we had to decide early on na dapat bara-bara and natural, no? So kung sino makatama ka din, no? Okay, go with it, no? Go for it. So that was, but I told them, isang take lang ito. We cannot do this again. Kasi nga, it's talagang free for all eh. So, one take yun.
Lahat kami, nasa set, lahat kami, ha? Cameraman, sa sound, lahat, makeup artist, lahat kami nanonood sa likod ng camera. Iyakan kami, nag-iyakan kasi talagang walang Tatanong ko lang yung dalawang artista ngayon.
Nakakita ko yung dalawang lalaki. Pinabayaan namin sila.
Okay, nasaktan kayo, nagkasakitan kayo talaga doon, ano?
Hindi naman siya. Medyo nabukulan lang ako ni Maricel, tsaka nagkaroon ako ng black. Ay, hindi ko masyado.
But how was it, Miss Snooky, in that scene? How was the give and take for the actors there? Lalo na yung apat, no, na nandun sa grave. How was your feeling? How was your process with Miss Maricel and Miss Snooky po? Yung process niyo po, Miss Snooky, on
Ako na, natakot ako eh.
Natakot po kayo.
Kasi kaposes, hindi ba nakita mo siya?
Yes.
Kaposes na siya kasi may dala ng bolo, hindi ba?
Yes.
Kaya, iba na.
Opo. Yes.
Nakakatawa. I have a different recollection of that away scene. Parang feeling ko, 6 na beses nangyari yung ikot-ikot until magawa yung take. Yun ang sa reality ng brain ko. So, 6 times yata yun. So, also on the 6th take, sabi ko, oh my gosh, patay na yata ako. Have I died and gone to heaven or hell? Pero, ano naman, I mean, this is all for the sake of realism and ganun nga talaga as Carlitos said earlier, ang mga babae naman kasi talaga, we had to do it in a bara-bara way. Ganun naman, wala talaga kaming technique kung paano mag-away eh. Tsaka ano na eh, yung character mo, Sel, di ba? Ano talaga siya eh, nandun na siya sa, parang possessed na siya eh. She was in the heights of her anger and yung kim-kim ng sama ng loob niya sa lahat ng sa buong pelikula, doon niya na inilabas talaga yung galit niya. Ay, galing-galing mo, Sel. Palakpakan mo na.
So, Miss Sherwin, siguro po, mapunta ako dun dahil nga nandito tayo sa, mamaya mababanggit ni Miss Dairit ang ating restoration, no? But how was the challenge po, Carlitos, and also for the actors, yung paggawa ng pelikula noon sa ngayon? What were the differences? Nabanggit na po ni Sir Tirso yun dati, naglo-lockdown shooting na pala, but it's also a way to process the topic with direct. But technically, Sir Carlitos, I'm also a young filmmaker right now, and I saw how each frame, di ba? Walang sayang, Day. As in, bawat galaw, it's totally there. The storytelling was there visually. But how was it now and also then?
You know, like I said, yun talagang meticulously, kaya sa akin, yun ang nakakapagod sa directing, no? I mean, it's really planning everything. Pero, but every time may sinushoot ka, ngayon, halimbawa day number 3 ka, kailangan, every time, dala-dala mo sa utak mo yung pelikula, from beginning to end, dapat naka-pre-visualize yan from beginning to end. Kaya yun ang nakakapagod. Kung may na-shoot ka ng eksena ngayon, even hindi ako makatulog kasi iniisip ko, paano dudugtong ba yun doon sa isa, doon sa pinanggalingan at saka sa pupuntahan. So it's very tiring mentally sa ganon. So for me, ang challenge just, what I really liked about those days, kasi we had more time. Probably mga 3 weeks ito. Probably. Mga 21 days, probably. At least 20 days. Of course, the last film I did was 11 days. Hindi na pwede yung mga 21 days. So, ngayon, pinababalita ako 3 days pa eh. Pero normally, now siguro 7 to 11 days, no? 7 to 10 days. I think I can still do it in that time, pero not with this meticulously plotted shots na kasi those have to be all rehearsed with a technical group eh. Yung pati framing and all, pati katakot-takot ang change focuses, ang rack focuses, and all of that has to be rehearsed. And iba pa yung sa actors. And yes, wag muna with the actors, the technical, and then later on you bring the actors in kasi yung mga ikot-ikot nila, sila mismo yung mga turn ng ulo will be cueing the focus shifts. And it's really, that's why part of that, you have to rehearse it. And then at the end of the day, after rehearsals, dapat talaga get the actors back on track. Forget lahat yung na yon. Dapat kasi sila na yung natural, sila nakafocus na sa isa't isa. And then adjust na yung technical sa kanila. But at least we've rehearsed it para may feel lang of how the whole thing would go, no? Pero sila they have to focus on each other and know what they're doing. Yun ang kitang-kita ko doon sa eksena nila dito in every scene at saka sa fight scene nila. They were really focused on each other. They were listening to each other. Nakikinig sila. Parang walang camera, parang parang they're just
caught by the camera.
Kasi dalawa, we just are lucky to be there. Nakikita natin yun.
Yes.
Parang ganun. So that's, for me, today, to do it that way now, I think...
Is that what you miss from the filmmaking background?
I kind of miss yung time na yun. Yung the time that we had at that time. Because ngayon, with the, dahil ngayon, 12 to 14 hours na lang maximum tayo because after, especially the lockdown, ngayon parang we're all used to that with 12 to 14, which is tama namang length of time, no? Pero, yeah, you need more, I would, parang mahirap to do it this way. Although, siguro kung pipilitin, pwedeng, hopefully you can do it in 12 days, pero I don't know. Hindi ko alam. But I was really fortunate kasi at that time, yun na nga, bago pa my mother kasi mahilig talaga mag-lockdown sa shoot. And for her, it was a production decision. Halimbawa, dadalhin everybody to Ilocos para wala nang nagare with other productions. Wala nang pupunta, walang pupunta.
So focused.
Oo, walang pupunta sa noontime show para mag-promote ng ibang movie or whatever. Walang ganon. So it was all, everybody. Tapos kung bigla kang bagyoin today, you have flexibility. We can shoot this another day. And the contracts then were, I think, let's say 30 shooting days within 40, or let's say, 20 shooting days within 40 calendar days. Kung ano man ang mauna, yun ang contract mo, you get paid for that.
Wow.
And kung lumampas either one, or kung ano yung unang maubos doon, and kung hindi ka pa tapos, you'll have to negotiate a new contract to keep you in there. Pero para locked in ka talaga doon. No? Pero kung problema ng producer na nag-overschedule, hindi natapos lahat, then the producer has to negotiate a new contract.
Speaking of the producer, of course, Miss Carlitos Siguion-Reyna, grabe, palakpakan natin siya. Grabe yung artistry, that goal was really difficult, no? Kita mo in just one rack focus ng camera, kailangan niya mag-change ng unit, di ba? Parang grabe. And of course, the other cast also, Sir Quizon, Sir Robert Arevalo, really contributed so much to the film. But I'm really curious about the writing, Miss Bibet. You said a while ago that this was inspired, no, from a true story. But how did you tweak some of the true story to the feature one? And paano po yung pagpili nyo ng... Napansin ko rin kasi yung dulo. Kasi parang nagkaroon na ng closure, di ba? Nung ginanon ni Clarita yung Yossi, di ba? Umalis na sila. Tapos parang nagkaroon ng flashback ulit with the kids. Is it epilogue po ba yun? I'm just really curious, bakit nalagay pa sa dulo?
Kasi kailangan ilagay sa dulo para hindi ma-preempt kung ano nangyari talaga kay Sita. But I was also guided in the writing kasi bilang babae, kaya nga natutuwa ako at ito'y naipalabas during International Women's Month dahil talaga sa mga ganong sitwasyon, ang biktima babae. Ang affected babae. Kasi on top of everything, you saw even when the character of Eric Quizon was making amends na baka pwede silang magkaroon ng anak. And then, yung processing na naman ng trauma, babalik ka ganon. So, yun ang ano ko talaga, guided ako na, gaya ng sabi ni Carlitos kanina, na in a family na may sitwasyon ng incest, hindi lamang yung biktima ang biktima. Lahat biktima. Lahat magkaka-ugnay-ugnay sa mga ganyan. Oo. So, hanggang ngayon, ganun pa rin. Yung abuso na ganun.
Yes po. And it showed po sa characters na it's not just Jacinta, Clarita, Miss Amida's character na yun lang yung may arc. Even Piping's character, even Joey's character had an arc. And yun yung laban ng kababaihan, hindi lang siya basta sa babae. Pati rin sa mga kalalakihan na nakapaligid sa atin. So now, bilang mga taong kinatawan, ang mga karakter na ito, siguro po anyone can start from the cast. Ano po yung mga binaon yung lessons at values after, doing that film 28 years ago and then seeing it again after 28 years? Maybe. Sige po, Miss Maricel.
Siyempre ako yung una, si Tita Mids. Si Tita Mids ang galing magturo kasi. Oo. Tinuturuan niya ako kung paano ganito. Kasi ginagamitan namin ng workshop style. Di ba, direct? Oo, nagagaling kami. Ang galing ni Tita Mids magpaano. Siya yung magturo sa'yo, ako dyan, ako yung ganito. Cute na yung minsan sa kakaturo ni Tita Mids. Sabi niya, sabi mo si Marcel, ganyan ako. Sabi niya, sample ako yun. Ako yung sample talaga live. Kaya sabi niya, sandali lang yan, madali lang yan, ganito lang yan. Opa, kasi nagpan ako. Ako yung sabi niya, saan mo? Wala, Dasal lang natin. Pero cute. Oo. Saka hindi maasama si Tita Lisa na pag kailangan mo, alam niya kailangan mo. Tutulungan na talaga niya. Hindi ka niya papabayaan.
And it showed po sa mga eksena. Oo, that
Diba?
give and take.
Oo,
ganda.
ano. Very nanay talaga. Yun ang treatment. Pati naman si Derek. Hindi naman ako pinabayaan ni Derek.
Ang ganda.
Oo, kailang pelikula kaya ako sa Reyna Films. Oo, tatlo, di ba?
And this is your third na po? Or parang maybe in
Hindi
between?
yung number 2, ito, di ba, Derek?
Oh, wow.
Tapos yung kay, number 2.
Yes, wow, thank you. Next show. Kayo po, Sir Tirso, what mga binaon niyo pong memories?
Ako, memories na marami kong
Gusto
ginawa.
lang
Galing kay Direk.
papaliwanag ko lang, wala pa akong COVID, hinihika ako. Please continue.
Hindi, marami akong talagang baon talaga kay, galing kay Direk. Kasi, alam mo yung parang in retrospect, ngayon pagka iniisip ko, during that time talagang, nakita ko na talaga na lahat yung character namin, nasa kanya eh. Alam mo, he carried it in himself eh. Para bang, alam mo when you're telling a story, yung development ng each character, nasa kanya, nabuo na sa kanya. At saka, as a director ako, niniwala ako, siya eh, para siyang musical director at saka choreographer.
Yes.
Kasi pati yung lakad namin, yung blocking namin, yung timing ng mga galawan namin, pati tinginan. Makikita mo, ako nung una, sabi ko, ang hirap naman ito ang hirap pala director si Carlitos, sabi ko. Alam mo yung, nakita mo yung lab scene namin, nung umpisa. Alam mo, balo-balo ito ng katawan namin noon. There were some positions na talagang we had to, hindi na siya feeling love scene eh. Pero pagka pinanood mo, ang ganda kinasalasan.
It's real.
Meron mga nakaganon Tsaka yung lingon mo, pagka komisyon, pag hindi na timing dun sa line, teka muna, ayusin natin. So, mahirap habang ginagawa ninyo, pero rewarding pagkatapos nyo gawin. Yung pagka nakita mo yung, kanya naman pala eh. Di ba? Hindi ka
Na-realize mo after.
Hindi ka makaangat. Mahirap, pero maganda eh. Iba, worth it talaga. So talagang sabi ko nga, sana ganun lahat, yung sabi ko talaga. Sana ganun lahat, yung nakukumbine mo lahat, naaligahan lahat ng facets ng pelikula. Na at the end of the day, pagkatapos mo mag-shoot, kahit na ilang scenes pala, gaya we'd shoot about 3 to 5 scenes a day. Pero after you shoot, may feeling ka ng fulfillment, may feeling ka ng, okay parang artista pala ako. Parang gano'n yung feeling mo. Hindi yung nagtrabaho ka lang for the day, gano'n.
Yes. Oh, kita-kita nga po how everything was orchestrated so well.
Yes.
No, to tell one truthful story.
Lahat.
Thank you, Sir Tirso. Miss Snooky, binaon yung memories from before or memorable scene?
I learned from from all of them, and I tip my hats to all of them. And yun nga, yung na-realize ko yung symbiosis, dapat talaga symbiotic yung relationship for you to be able to work as one. And nakita naman yun sa movie na meron namang connect kami somehow. Like, Eric is not here, but si Eric yung parang, kasi we had to have a close relationship bilang mag-asawa. And then si Tito...
No. Huwag mo pigilin.
Parang natutuwa lang ako isipin kasi nung araw pa naman, I'm sorry, I will backtrack a bit, pasensya na po.
Sure.
Si Tito Pip used to be our daddy ni Maricel sa My Heart Belongs to Daddy.
May pelikula ko kami ginawa nung araw. Anak ko sila ng dalawa. Kasi,
Nauna, bago na.
pati sa size I was in my teenage years, siguro, ganyan kakataas, Okay. Ganyan sila kataas ni... Hindi ba yan? Kanya,
Para ka rin pala si Arcadio.
Pero alam nyo, ang natutunan natin na lesson dito sa pelikula more than anything else is na importante talaga ang role ng babae sa family. di ba sa family dynamics, importante talaga yung babae, hindi lang ang lalaki ang nagpapaikot ng tahanan ng pamilya, kundi yung babae din. If the mom, si Tita Midsana, had not parang turned a blind eye sa mga nangyayari, this would not have all happened, di ba? So, kinunya ko lang siya sa women empowerment.
Yes,
Kasi ako,
yes,
I would like to,
yes.
I'm really happy, I'm honored to be beside these two women. Sabi ko nga, kung meron akong, in my own tiny little way na maitutulong sa grupo towards, furthering the advocacy, kasama po ako dyan. Kami ni Inay, and Tita Bidel.
In hindsight naman, yun na nga, laging babae ang sinisisi. Di ba? The reaction is, kung hindi niya inuna yung simbahan, hindi ng kandila sa mga simbahan, but anong kasalanan ni Robert Arevalo? Anong nung karakter niya?
Sa bagay,
di ba?
Rebecca, accountable siya.
Excuse ba yun na kasi kinate ko, wala ka para kamuti ng kate ko, kaya pinakamot ko sa anak mo. I mean, to be very graphic about it, parang gano'n. So, yun ang...
Oh, and that's, I think, what makes the film na talagang, wala siyang isang side eh. You wouldn't really pinpoint on anyone na
That's
ito
true,
lang
that's
yung may
true.
kasalanan. And that's what makes it a classic. Pumunta nga ako doon. Pumunta na tayo sa women empowerment. No? At thank you po, Miss Karen and Miss Christine for being here. And sabi po, ano po ba ang Philippine Commission on Women? At lalo na may ganito po tayong topic, paano po tayo makakatulong pa sa pagpapalaganap ng women empowerment? Anyone po can answer?
Hello. Siguro po, isa pong, I would like to greet everyone a warm and sincere Happy Women's Month. And on behalf po of our Executive Director, Attorney Christine, President Chavez, we would like to thank po the FDCP chaired by Chairperson Tirso Cruz III and NCCA, chaired by Chairperson Victorino Manalo for inviting PCW to be part of this very timely event as part of your National Women's Month activities. So, siguro po slight introduction lang po about the Philippine Commission on Women. We are an oversight and monitoring body on women's empowerment and gender equality. So, most of our functions po talaga more on policy development and the monitoring of the GAD budget. So, all agencies po kasi are mandated to allocate at least 5% of their total budget appropriations towards gender and development projects, programs, and activities. Siguro po medyo mahirap po i-specify exactly yung, in regard po to your question, ma'am, na what are the current activities that PCW is spearheading towards addressing this issue. Kasi po, the issue on rape, kasi this is very specific to incestuous rape po kasi. So the rape really is part po talaga siya ng advocacy namin during the October to November po, the 18-day campaign against violence against women po. It's really part of the advocacy to stop po kasi it's one of the most pervasive social problems po. And even it's part of the health problems po of our society. And during those moments po, we call on everyone, each one of us, not only the government agencies, to really cry for to stop to stop violence against women. And part po noon yung sa rape, and specific to this is the incestuous rape. Do you have other thoughts po, Ms. Maricel?
Hello, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Happy Women's Month. Again, nadagdagan ko lang po yung sinabi ni Ms. Christine. Opo, sa Philippine Commission on Women po, we have advocacy campaigns on the violence against women because as she has pointed out, violence against women, isa po itong forma ng violence against women. Gender issue po ito ng kababaihan. Kanina, while we were watching the film, I was telling her kasi na 1995, ano yung ako, grade 5 ako. Parang, inisip ko, napanood ko na yata itong pelikula ko. Pero, tawag dito, marami ko na-share sa kanya na parang these kinds of films really have the intent to raise awareness. Kung aware sila about the issues that women face, sabi ko nga po sa kanya kanina, parang when we do gender sensitivity training kasi, so pagpapalawak pa ng mga layan about sa mga issues na kinakaharap, lalo na ng mga kababaihan. And kung paano ba natin ma-bridge yung gender gap na tinatawag. Kasi may issues sa kababaihan, may issues din ng pag-ibig, may issues din po yung iba't ibang uri ng sinasabi natin persons with diverse sources in sexual orientation, gender identity. But specific to this, women's issue talaga siya. And that's why these types of issues, nandun pa yung panawagan natin na women empowerment is one step or one of the means natin to achieve gender equality. Kasi nandun yung hindi pantay na pagtulong. Sabi na ako ni Ma'am Vivek na bakit ang babae nasisisi? Pagdating sa incest, pagdating sa rape, pagdating sa pag-aabuso, bakit ang karaniwang sisi ay doon sa biktima? So, matindi yung nararanasan ng mga kababaihan when it comes to victim blaming sa iba't ibang forma ng violence against women. And yun na, the perpetrators are get away with it. But nonetheless, meron din tayong tawag dito, effort to educate the perpetrators. Actually po, sa PCW po, no, we're going to develop a GST module to educate naman perpetrators of gender-based sexual harassment. So, kumbaga parang even dun sa law ng nag-create ng RA, yung 9262 din yung noong araw, 1990s pa or 2004 pala. Tawag dito, meron din doon na dapat may rehabilitation din tayo dun sa mga perpetrators. So those are the efforts that we are doing in partnership with other government agencies. Pangunahin na po dito yung PNP, DOG, DILG. Marami pong sa ngayon ng pamahalaan na nagiging partner natin to promote awareness on this. And also with this sa FDC, din po sa NCCA, partner din po tayo dun sa creating awareness kasi medium ang film, no, is a very very potent medium for creating awareness.
Thank you po. Palakpakan naman natin sila. At salamat na lahat ng inyong advocacy. Malaman ko lang po, paano po kaya kami makaka-reach out sa inyo? Baka maaaring may mga organizations din po dito na nais na makipag-partner sa inyo. Do you have a Facebook page na pwede namin puntahan or website?
Sa buong buwan po ng Women's Month, we encourage everyone, every organization, whether in the public and the private sector, to really join us in the observance of the National Women's Month. So kung ano po yung mandate ng ating ahensya, for example sa FDCP, sa pamamagitan ng mga pelikula, nagkakaroon ng ganitong mga platform para pag-usapan natin itong bagay na ito. Kasi kung sa ibang forma naman, pag-uusapan namin sa mga meeting, kung ano yung mga datos na kailangan. Kasi we also gather, for example, PSA, Philippine Statistics Authority, meron silang survey na ginagawa para kuhanin itong mga datos na to. Sino ba ang apektado tungkol sa ganitong mga uri ng sensitibong topic na hindi natin ito may papalabas sa even na pag nag-uusap sila dun sa mga communities, that they go down to the ground and talk about this. Sensitive siya topic, so it really requires some competency to really mapalutang to surface this. So any organization can have their own activities, and PCW naman will assist you in terms of, for example, kagaya nito, pwede kami pumunta para magbahagi kung ano yung mga core messages natin about women empowerment. Of course, we want na kaakibat din natin yung mga kalalakihan dito, di ba?
Yes,
The fight of gender equality is not just, not just the role of women, but also everyone in society.
Maraming salamat po. Palakpakan muli natin sila. At ngayon natako naman tayo kung paano naging accessible sa atin ngayong araw ang pelikulang ito. Palakpakan po natin si Ms. Manat na magandang hapon. Tatanungin naman natin siya siguro sa mga ilang siguro proseso at challenges tungkol sa pag-restore ng pelikulang ito. But I believe, ma'am, you have also a simple presentation presentation for this one? Yes, yes, right. And then maybe we can talk about it after. No? Sure po.
So actually, this film Inagaw wasn't actually that difficult to restore because I have to say that Reyna Films has one of the private libraries that have been quite well preserved because Direk Carlitos and especially Tita Mids was very meticulous about preserving their films. In Tita Mids' house, she would have a temperature-controlled room where all the films were kept. You know, just like you can see how in the film they're very meticulous about their things, they're also very meticulous about preserving their archives. So we're very lucky that we have a lot of the Reyna Films titles still in quite good condition. Of course, we still did have to do quite a lot of restoration, but compared to other titles that we've done in the past, this one was actually quite easy. And it's also nice that, you know, aside from Inagaw, a lot of the films of Direk Carlitos we have also restored. And I don't know if people know that a lot of his later titles, I was his editor. So it's really interesting for me to be restoring my own films also. We actually, I still remember all the different editing issues we had, and even sound issues and color correction issues. Actually, even with Inagaw, this film was already post-produced at that time with Pre-Post, which is the post-production house that I started out with. And actually, we're going to show you a demo reel of past films that we've done, that you'll see talaga the different impairments that there are in the films. And I think some of Direk Carlitos' films are also here. Maybe we can just show that now first.
Yes.